Oh, you scared me. I didn't even know you were standing right there watching me. Hey, come on in here. Come on in and have a seat and have a conversation with old Joe. Sit right here. God, that was cringe. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show. And today I want to tell you guys about 5 of the craziest prison items that I have found for sale right now. Folks, these items are now for sale, and if you're interested in these, you can purchase these for your very own self if I don't beat you to it first, because I'm highly interested in purchasing for myself all of these items. So if you're someone like me who is absolutely state-struck, institutionalized, you think about prison 24/7. And honestly, I don't know why anyone would think about prison 24/7. I mean, personally, I have to with After Prison Show. That's just part of the job. But if you're anything like me, you might find interest in these 5 items I'm getting ready to share with you. And if you're not interested in purchasing these items for your very own self, well, then I hope I can interest you in the way that we dissect and talk about each of these individual items that are for sale. Why are they for sale? Who in their right mind would ever want to buy these items? And on top of that, add to it, who in their right mind would ever think that these items would sell? Folks, I can guarantee you the things we're getting ready to discuss in this video, these are some pretty crazy items. You've got no idea. Wait until you see what number 5 is. I promise you, you've got no idea. And it's with mentioning all of that what do you say we go ahead and dive head first into this video. Now, folks, I know we've done videos like this in the past, the craziest prison-related items that are sold on eBay, sold on Amazon. Well, in this particular video, these things are coming from all over the place. One particular area that I've never known that prison items were being sold at, which a couple of the items that we're featuring in this video have been found, is in the Facebook marketplace. And with the fact that we've done these type of videos in the past, we have seen all sorts of crazy prison-related items being sold, including entire prisons. Folks, if you've got millions of dollars, you can purchase for yourself your very own prison. But let's go ahead and move on to the first item making this list, and this deals with prison food. But this isn't just any old prison food, this is an entire prison food kit. You know, it's not all that uncommon where you could go on websites such as eBay or Amazon and find individual prison food items being sold at an exuberant or astronomical price, even higher than the high price that it's already being sold for in prison. Out here in the free world, these items are so hard to find that when they are listed for sale on websites like what I just mentioned, the price is going to be like 10 times higher. But it is sort of uncommon to run across an entire prison food kit. Like this very first item that we found on eBay. Prison food kit, 9 items, ultra rare, 7 pounds, $38 plus $18.05 shipping and handling. Why we gotta have that additional 5 cents? Boy, you greedy. You couldn't just have the $38 plus the $18 in shipping and handling, could you? You had to tack on an additional 5 cents. Folks, let's go ahead and look at some of these ultra rare prison food items that are being included in this ad. We've got the Bushy Creek chili beans that are gonna make any prison meal just that much better, top notch. In fact, I'd even go as far as to say that in most prison meals that you make, probably something like 90% of them, those Bushy Creek chili beans are gonna be an absolute necessity. Also included is an entire jar of the Keefy Kitchen peanut butter and a squeezed bottle of Cactus Annie salsa. I don't know any prison meal where you're gonna be using the chili beans, the peanut butter, and the salsa. That doesn't really sound like those 3 items are gonna go good together, but you never know. Could be delicious. They've also got the Cactus Annie wraps in the background. There's gonna be 6 tortilla wraps that come in that pack, and those are gonna cost you in the clink anywhere between like $1.66 to $2+. And they also have an entire jar of the Cactus Annie jalapenos. So we damn near got a prison meal in this prison food kit already, but there's more. They're also throwing in 3 bags of exclusive instant Keefy coffee, including the primo, top-notch, almost like Starbucks quality prison coffee, that yellow bag. But what would a prison food kit that includes one of the most primo instant prison coffees be if it didn't also include the bottom of the barrel burgundy bag of that Keefy instant coffee as well? You've got the top-notch yellow, and you've got the bottom shelf well drink. You know, a well drink, we ain't got no Captain Morgan's going in this thing. We've got that burgundy bag of instant coffee as well. Blah! You know, you can tell a lot about a prisoner by the color of the bag of instant coffee that he drinks while locked up. Oh boy, look at Joe. Joe stunting on him. Joe flexing. His coffee game is on fleek. He got that yellow bag right there. But mess around and be drinking out that burgundy bag if you want to. Oh my God, he's drinking the burgundy bag. That tastes like dog dookie in a cup. Why you drinking the burgundy bag? Spend the extra 50 cents and get your coffee game up to that yellow bag. That burgundy bag like dog dookie. There's also another Keefy coffee included with this that I've never personally seen, the Keefy Cappuccino. I've personally never seen this bag of Keefy Cappuccino while locked up. I have seen bags of instant cappuccino, but just never this Keefy one. But moving on, there's one final prison food item that's included with this package that is just absolutely almost like Sasquatch, Bigfoot, something that you think might exist, but you've never seen it unless you've been locked up. Because when you're locked up, you're most certainly gonna see you some Bigfoots, some big somethings. Prison showers are something you will never forget for as long as you ever live once you've experienced them. Wow, you guys are humongous. The final item included with this prison food kit is the most exclusive of any of them. And that is the Servilla Instant Refried Freeze-Dried Beans. You know, I can't find these things anywhere out here in the free world. And just like those Bushy Creek chili beans, these refried beans, oh, these are an absolute must-have for like 90% of prison meals that you're making while serving time. But folks, there's more to this particular prison food ad that I want to include with this. You see, I was already shocked enough seeing this ad, seeing all of these prison food items included in this kit for the price that they are asking for this. But it's not so much because of the actual items. In fact, it's got everything to do with who is actually posting this ad. What type of a person who has served time, who knows that you can only find these items while locked up, would bring these items home with them? I mean, you've got to be a certain creed and type of a prisoner. Boy, you had to have no friends while you was doing time. Hey, Bob, where you going? Hey, what you doing? You taking your entire bag of commissary prison food items home with you? You ain't gonna leave none of that for the team. You ain't gonna bless the block with that commissary? You the worst type of prisoner. Who takes that home with them? I have very rarely ever seen a prisoner take home with them prison commissary food items. In fact, that's something that you just don't do. You don't do that. Even if you hate everybody that you're locked up with, you're gonna leave that with them. You don't need that. You're going home, you get ready to eat Mickey D's and Burger King and TGIF Fridays and Apple. You don't need that stuff. Leave the Keefy and the Cactus Annie in the can where it belongs. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that I've never seen somebody take home these prison commissary items. I have. But in the particular cases where I've seen somebody take these home, I mean, they've had a valid reason for doing so, or at least they said so. They probably were just lying about that too, saying, yes, I am getting released, but I have nobody out there at all. And I know I'm getting ready to struggle. I'm probably gonna be living in a tent in the woods or behind a 7-Eleven. I'm not gonna be able to afford a 2 for $2.22 from 7-Eleven. I need these items to survive. So I'm sorry, but I have to take my commissary food items home with me. And you know, as I share that with you guys right now, I can't believe I actually fell for that. Because for somebody to say that they're taking those items home because they need them, well, how did you get commissary in the first place? You're saying that you're going home to absolutely nothing, but yet you made commissary. So, you know, there's a pretty good chance that somebody was sending you some money. But then again, maybe the person who posted this ad took these items home for this specific reason right here. To place this ad on eBay thinking that this $56 come up in 5 cents is about to be their golden ticket. I'm gonna take home my prison commissary items, I'll put them on eBay. Shoot, that's gonna be an extra $56.05 up in my pocket. Think I ain't got no plan for these items. I ain't gonna eat them. Moving on to the next item to make this list. Again, we've seen whole prisons for sale. We've seen cells for sale, bunks for sale, mattresses for sale, prison clothes, prison food. We've seen everything. But this item right here is kind of interesting to me. A prison cell door. Now, when I first ran across this posting in the Facebook marketplace, I didn't realize that the prison door was upside down. Joe, you've been home for over 3 years now. Boy, you're starting to forget. I'm looking at this picture thinking, okay, I can see the little bean slot right there. They got it locked up. And then I'm looking down at this other little hatch. And I'm thinking to myself, what the heck is that? Is that a doggy door? I ain't the smartest knife in the drawer. I'll admit that. I didn't realize the picture was upside down. But it was. And again, we've got this prison cell door for sale for $150. This isn't that bad of a price. Considering over on eBay, they've got cell doors listed for over $1,000. I mean, it's an entirely different type of a door, but damn, we can get this prison cell door for only $150. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, who would buy this? You have to be the type of person who collects prison memorabilia. Maybe you've got a room in your house dedicated to that. What would be the purpose or the use for a prison cell door? Well, folks, I'm getting ready to tell you what our particular use for that could be. This ad says that they don't have the keys for this door. So they're just selling the cell door by itself as is. No way to unlock or lock it. Could you imagine the implications, folks, if we got this super heavy prison cell door and we did a video trying to pick that lock? We would probably never succeed. We would try to figure out a way to do so using only items that you could get inside a prison. Boy, I'm trying to tell y'all, the $150 asking price for this could be a good investment. However, this thing isn't located anywhere near us, and I can't even imagine what the shipping on this would cost. But I also think to myself, like, what would anybody else use this for? If anybody else was to find value in this prison cell door, what would it be? And the only other thing that I can come up with is, let's just say hypothetically, you've got some badass kids. Your children are so bad, in fact, that you just know they go into prison. Well, just imagine trading out their bedroom door for this prison cell door. Could you imagine them coming home from school and singing that? Ma, where my bedroom door? What is this? Boy, Ricky, you better get your little badass up in that bedroom. You see what that is? That's a prison cell door. That is your new bedroom door. Ma, there ain't even no door handle on the door. Ma, how am I supposed to get in and out of my room, Ma? Why you got a prison cell door on my bedroom door now? You know why you got that, Ricky? You are bad. You are so bad. You about to get locked up in there. I'm about to feed you your supper through that damn tray slot. Might be a good way to straighten up a bad kid real quick. This third item making this list is one of my personal favorites. We also ran across this one in the Facebook marketplace as well. Just like we had the cell door at number 2, coming in at number 3, we've got some prison commodes. And we're not talking about no silver bullets, no stainless steel commode sink combos. No, folks, these things look like they are all porcelain. And my God, do they look like they've seen better days. Toilet sinks from a jail in Sterling, Virginia. Hey, After Prison Show's in Virginia, this ad was placed in the same state. I actually looked it up because I'd never heard of Sterling, Virginia. That's over 3.5 hours away from us. If I was to buy this, I would have to get this shipped, and I can't even imagine what that cost would be. I have 2 toilet sinks from a jail building, a prison cell in your basement, for your teenagers. Obviously, the person who was posting this ad had the same idea that I had with the prison cell door for your bad kids. And the crazy thing about this ad is they're only asking $40 for these 2 commodes. I mean, that's a steal right there. And again, yes, they look weathered. They are definitely used. I can't even imagine how many pairs of Junies throughout the years have sat upon these porcelain sink toilet combos. But I imagine it's a many. Now, like I said, this is one of my favorite postings right here, and I'm really interested in purchasing these for myself. You're probably wondering to yourself, Joe, what the hell would you do with these things? These look absolutely disgusting. But could you imagine? We just bought a house. We're doing home renovations in here. We haven't even got to the master bathroom yet. What if I called my wife and said, baby, listen, I know you're at work, but you know, because I love you so much, I'm taking it upon myself today to knock out that master bathroom. That renovation job, it's about to be done when you get home from work. Oh my God, she would probably be ready to divorce me right then and there if she came home and saw that we've installed one of these 2 porcelain jail sink toilet combos that certainly looks like it's seen its fair share of usage throughout the years. What the f is that in my bathroom? Or if we didn't use it for the home renovations here at the house, what if we used it as flower pots? Could you imagine, you know, people have like the concrete pillars in front of their house with their mailboxes. We could turn one of these suckers into a mailbox. Or better yet, the toilet bowl and the sink could be used as separate flower beds at the end of the driveway. You know you done too much time when you got something like this sitting in front of your house. But I'm telling y'all, HGTV, you ain't got nothing on me and my creativity. Number 4 isn't exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for a prison bus. I couldn't find one. I've seen plenty of prison buses and transport vans for sale, well, for a very long time. And I was looking for one of those to include in this video. I think to myself, a lot of people ask, Joe, where are you going to do a fan meetup at and when are you going to do it? What if we took After Prison Show on tour this summer? The After Prison Show Convict Tour. or something like that. We're doing stand-up in your local Starbucks or Barnes & Noble. Well, we're gonna need a ride to be able to get around. We can't afford no Winnebago or no Rockstar tour bus, but we could get us an old raggedy prison bus. Well, I was looking for one of those again to include in this video, couldn't find one, but I did find a potential runner-up. Feast your eyes on this 1960s. This thing looks like it came out of that video game LA Nori. Crime scene and accident investigation police department dare to keep your kids off drugs type of a van. I don't even know what you call this thing right here. This is some sort of a 1964 Ford. It's located in Maryland. They're only asking $2,500 for this thing and trying to convince anybody who's looking at this ad that there's only 7,300 miles on this vehicle. Yeah. Maybe on the 4th engine that you've installed in this thing. I mean, to be honest with you, it ain't no prison bus, but it's damn close and it would suit our needs quite well. Could you imagine what we could renovate the inside of that thing to be like? We could put a green screen in that and be filming on the road all the while traveling the country doing the After Prison Show Convict Tour at your local Starbucks or Barnes & Nobles. And you know, who knows? Maybe there's some people out there that think After Prison Show, we the police. I've never heard anybody say that, but I could imagine. You know, what if we meet people and we're like, hey, you know, would you be interested in sharing your story on After Prison Show, you know, for the world? I ain't never told nothing in my life, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit there and tell it on a YouTube or a Facebook or an Instagram live video. What type of stuff is that? You want me to tell my life story? That sounds like telling to me. Look, I know it sounds crazy, but I can assure you it's nothing like telling. I mean, we're not the police. And then we roll up in this 1964 Ford crime scene and accident investigation police van with a nice little dare sticker on the side of it. And y'all driving a police truck too? I know y'all the police. Hey, look, I gotta go. Y'all the police for real. We could actually get this van, get some black paint, paint a big X through that police crime scene and accident investigation sign, and then paint on the side of it ice cream truck, and then go park that joint in the hood and see if people think it's a surveillance vehicle. To be honest with you, that sounds like a damn good video. Folks, let's go ahead and move on to number 5. And again, I told you at the beginning of this video, this is the craziest damn thing that I have ever seen prison related anywhere for sale. Why would anybody be selling this? How would anybody get this? And who the hell would ever want to buy this? To be honest with you, I absolutely would, but the price on this, it's ridiculous. A Mexico prison electric chair. And there have been 2 people watching this in the last 24 hours, and this listing says that this item is used. You know, we ain't talking about a pair of tennis shoes right here. We're talking about a damn electric chair. A Mexico prison electric chair at that. And to say that this thing is used, oh, I know what that means. And I don't even want to know how much use this thing has ever seen. This thing is probably haunted, for God's sake. Folks, they are asking $15,000 for this item, or if you qualify for eBay credit, you can get this thing for $625 for 24 months. You know, I wonder what my bank would say if I called them up and asked for a $15,000 loan. The first question they would ask is, well, what do you want the loan for? And I tell them that I'm trying to purchase an item off of eBay. It's a Mexico prison electric chair. $15,000, that is a steal right there. You know how hard those things are to find. Folks, this chair looks like it's a one-stop shop. I mean, it looks like everything's included on this thing. Maybe there's like some sort of a transformer on the back of that. There's definitely a volume control right there. I mean, what the hell is that knob for right there? Is that how you turn up the juice? And again, who the hell is gonna spend this $15,000 plus $800 for shipping on this electric chair that has definitely been used? You better be the biggest collector of prison memorabilia that there is, or you got you some really, and I mean really, we talking Dr. Phil status, whoa Vicky meets cash me outside status. Bad kids. Could you imagine being a bad kid? I know that I was. And coming home from school one day, you've got your book bag, you ain't even thinking about no homework. All you're thinking about is that new Tom Clancy game, The Division 2. You're just gonna sit there, forget what your mom's saying. Mom, I'm playing The Division 2. It just came out, it's brand new. I ain't worried about no homework. You do it. Mom ain't about to tell me nothing. And then hearing that it's supper time. Get your little badass in the kitchen, it's time for dinner. Ma, where is my chair, Ma? Ma, my chair. What the hell is that? You know what that is? That's a Mexico prison electric chair. Sit your ass down, Ricky. Sit down and eat your SpaghettiOs. You too bad for real spaghetti. You eat spaghetti out of a can, Ricky. You need to do your homework and stop playing those video games. So I can only see 3 different types of people who are interested in this item right here, or most of these items. You're either somebody state-struck and institutionalized like me, or you're either the biggest collector of prison memorabilia and also the richest, because who's got $15,000 for an electric chair? Or you got yourself some of the baddest children in the world, like Ricky. Ricky, a bad kid. Folks, Ricky in this video is the spirit animal of old Joe. Back when I was a youngster, when I was a little lad. You know, if my mother would have gotten that electric chair for me or that prison cell door, who knows? Maybe I wouldn't be here right now. Maybe I'd be a politician or a doctor or a lawyer. You know, there's different levels to I'm not even gonna attempt to give you any kind of parental advice. Hey, look, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment and let me know what you thought about any or all of the items that we talked about for sale in this video. Are you interested in any of them? What else could you do with these items? As always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace!